Hello everyone, I'm Chrissy and today I'm going to show you how you can install the mod pack for the community server. It is not very complicated and I'm sure any one of you can do it. So first things first, you will need an app that allows you to launch mods. In this case, we're going to use CurseForge. You'll find the link for CurseForge in the description in case you do not have it installed yet. If you don't have it, please download this first and then open the app. When you open the app, you need to log in with your Minecraft account. Very normal. And once you've done this, you can go to the Minecraft section on CurseForge. After clicking on Minecraft, you'll get to this view. If you've already used CurseForge in your life before and you already have some mod packs installed, you will find them here. In my case, these are the ones that I already have here. And what we're going to do now is we will go up here in the search bar and you will have to look for all the mods 10, which you can just find by ATM 10. You're going to choose the first one here, which is all the mods 10, the yellow one, and you're going to click install here. I already have it installed, that's why it says play here. But usually it would say install. Please make sure to install the 121.1 NeoForge version because that's what we decided to play on. If you have a wrong version, you're not going to be able to play on the server. I'm also going to link you the mod packs in the description. So if you don't want to install the wrong thing, you can just click the link in the description below. Once you installed the mod pack, it will generate a new profile in your account. So basically when you click on my mod packs, you will be able to see it here. If you want to, you can rename it now. I called mine Chrissy's Christmas because I thought that's funny. After you did that, you're going to go up in the tab again and you're going to look for Christmas. As I said, all the mods are going to be linked in the description. So if you want to make sure to have the right mods, just use the links in the description. If you just want to follow me here, after looking for Christmas, you will go for the second one, which is Christmas Delight, a Farmer's Delight add-on, and you're going to install this. If you click install, it will ask you to create a new profile or to select a profile which you want to add it to. In this case, we're going to add it to the profile that we just made. And then you press install. Then you come back to your Christmas search and you're going to click on Christmas music discs because we need this one as well. You're going to do the same thing here, clicking install and selecting a profile and going for the same profile that you just made before. And then we need one more Christmas mod, which is Mama's Merrymaking, Minecraft Christmas and Winter Holiday mod. You're going to do the same thing here, install, select a profile and choose your profile and install it. After you install that, we need one more Christmas mods, which in this case is the Christmas Culinary and Decorations one. You will click install here, do the same thing again, select a profile and select the profile that you just made. After installing the Christmas mods, you just need one more mod, which is in this case a voice chat mode. So you'll go up in the search bar and you'll search for voice. Then you're going to choose the first one, which is simple voice chat. You're going to install this one. Select a profile, click on the profile again and install it here. As I said, all the mods are linked in the description. Hi, Editor Chrissy here. I have a quick info for the people who already had CurseForge installed before. Someone on the Discord server had the problem that he couldn't install it the way that I just showed you in the video. If the way I showed you before didn't work, you need to go to My Mod Packs and click on ATM 10. If you have a button that says Add Content there, you need to click that one and add the mods separately like that. If you need any guidance with that because you didn't understand, please make sure to ask on the Discord. There's definitely a few people who can help you there. If you've ever used CurseForge and you have made profiles and just shared them with your friends when they wanted to play modded with you, you might think, why don't you just share the code or the link to the profile? Why don't you just share the zip file with us? It's a little complicated with ATM 10. They somehow made it work so that you can't do that. For some reason, you'll have problems with the mods when you just share the profile. So you have to install it like this, otherwise you are not going to be able to play on the server because it will always kick you out. It's Editor Chrissy again. Before starting the game, one thing that you should check is whether you have enough RAM allocated to the game. You can figure that out by clicking on the profile and going to the three dots up here. There you're going to choose profile options. I personally have it set on recommended by author, which is 8 GB of RAM. Since the author recommends you to use 8 GB of RAM, I really recommend you to use 8 GB of RAM or even more. If your PC lets you use more, then you can definitely also use more. I wouldn't recommend allocating less RAM to the game because you'll probably not be able to have a smooth gameplay otherwise. If your PC doesn't have that much RAM, you can try, of course, but if possible, I would recommend you to use more RAM. It worked perfectly fine on 8 GB of RAM for me, I might actually allocate a little bit more since I have the option to, but please make sure that you have 8 GB of RAM allocated if possible. After you've installed all of the mods, you're going to go to your profile and you're going to start the game. You're just going to press play. After opening the game and hopefully not getting any ear problems because of the loud music, you'll go to multiplayer. It'll show you this caution note, but you're just going to press proceed. Now you need to add the server to your list here. You're going to press add server. You're going to give it a name. In this case, I'm going to call it Chrissy's Christmas. And then you're just going to copy and paste the server address, which is the IP address, in here. After you've done that, you're going to press done. Et voila, the server is going to be up here. If you want to play on the server, you're just going to press this, and then you can start the game. I hope all of this made sense somehow. If you still have any questions, please let us know. We'll try to help you. So after loading into the game, I would definitely recommend you to do a few things. First of all, I would recommend you to check your size of your GUI. When I started the mod pack first, my GUI was like set on 2 or something like that, so very, very small. If you don't know how to do that, you go to options. You're going to do video settings, and then you're going to set the GUI scale bigger or smaller, whatever you prefer. Another thing that might be interesting for you guys are shaders. If you click on shader packs here underneath of Iris, you will see a few options that you have here that are already pre-installed. For example, you can go with Contemplamentary Reimagined. You're going to press apply, and you'll have the shader installed. You have to make sure that shaders are enabled up here. If you want to use another shader, you can just drag and drop it here. After that, one thing that you probably also need to check is your controls. This mod pack has so many mods that literally every key on your keyboard is going to be bound to something. And some of them are even going to be bound on multiple things. So you go to keybinds, and one thing that I'm going to recommend you is to look for the voice mod. Because if you want to talk to the people that are on the server, you are going to need the voice chat. You do not have to participate in the voice chat, of course, but this might actually be something that you use a little bit more often. I put my voice chat menu on this key. When you go back out and you're pressing that key, you're going to see a few options here. If it doesn't ask you this in the first place, you can choose which key you want to bind your voice chat with. So you're going to press settings, and you're going to go for whatever key you want here. You can choose whether you want to do push to talk or voice activation. I would recommend you guys to go for push to talk, because otherwise people are just going to hear you talk all the time. If you haven't selected the right microphone or speaker yet, you can still do that here. If you need to change anything here anyways, like making people louder or more quiet, you can do that here. Another important thing is that you're actually allowed to claim chunks in this mod pack. So if you find a place that you really like on the map and you want to settle there, you start building and stuff like that, but you don't want anybody to disturb you there or to steal any of your stuff. You're going to open the map by pressing M, and then you'll go to the very, very top left. Here you can see something called claimed chunks. You're going to press that, and then you're on a different kind of map. You can claim a chunk by pressing left mouse button. If you don't want to claim them anymore, you can just press right mouse button and you're going to unclaim it. Please do not overclaim chunks though. Make sure that your base is covered, but do not just claim random parts of the land just because you like a tree there or something like that. Another thing that's cool about this mod pack is that you can also add waypoints. If you want to add a waypoint, you can just do that by clicking left mouse button when you're on the normal map, and you can press add waypoint. You can name it somehow. Ooh. For example, and then you have a waypoint here. Yay! Another thing that is very important is that there are quests. You will find the quest menu when you press E and go to the top left. There's a book that's called Quests. When you click on that book, you will see a few options here. On the left, you'll find the Teams Manager. In this mod pack, you can make teams to play with other people together. You have a useful commands option. You have a little welcome message. You find your quests, and you can even see how the claiming chunks works again. When you're going through the quests, you'll be able to claim some rewards. You can claim those by clicking on the very top right where there is an exclamation mark right now. That allows you to just claim everything at once and not having to click through all of the things that you just did before. Since this is a community server, I'm also planning to do some stuff together with you guys. This is kind of what this is all about. I'll post about the projects on Discord, so if you want to join any of them, feel free to do so. I'd be really, really happy. Don't forget to check out my streams and my Twitch. I'll be doing some Minecraft streams in the upcoming weeks because of this project. Please keep in mind that this is just a winter project, basically. We're only going to play until end of January, latest. Thanks to everyone who helped setting this up. Thanks to everyone who's playing, and a special thanks to the people that are on the screen right now. Thank you so much for helping me out with this. And yeah, I'm looking forward to playing with you guys. Generally, there's a lot of things that you can do here. I would recommend you to just try stuff out. If you need more help or guidance or tips, there's a lot of great videos on YouTube which you can watch on people playing ATM10 or basically playing ATM10 with a few additional mods. So don't worry, it's not going to be very different. The main purpose of the server is just going to be having a fun time, doing stuff with your friends, and just building something together. I hope this made sense somehow. I'm not a Minecraft pro, sorry guys. But if I can help you out anyhow, please let me know. Otherwise, you can ask all of the other people on the server. I know there's a lot of people who definitely have a lot more knowledge on Minecraft than I do. And with that being said, please don't forget to give us your Minecraft name so we can add you to the whitelist, because the server is going to be whitelisted. And I wish you a great, great day. Bye bye!